No lightning, no thunder, no high winds, but the rain we've seen over the past 2 days led to a rough night for many families across our area. Thanks for joining us for Western Mass News at 10 on Fox 6. I'm Amanda Martin Ryan. Before heading to Dan for the latest forecast, our reporter Addie Patterson is leading off our team coverage live in the studio tonight after surveying some of the damage reported. Addie, tell us about it.
Amanda, we spent much of the day driving around through several communities across the Pioneer Valley where multiple neighborhoods dealt with fallen trees and down wires, blocking off roads and even taking out power for some.
Hundreds of residents were without power across Western Mass Tuesday as several communities spent the day dealing with fallen trees and downed wires. This was the scene on Maple Street in Longmeadow around 6 p.m. A tree nearly ripped out of the ground, coming down onto power lines. At one point, more than 800 households in town were reported without power, with traffic blocked throughout the neighborhood. It took hours to get everyone's lights back on, according to Eversource's outage map. Meanwhile, in Springfield, a large tree fell across Sherwood Road, shutting down traffic for part of the evening as crews cleared the scene. Around 4 o'clock, the MEMA outage map showed roughly 135 customers without power in Springfield. At about the same time, Franklin County also saw some damage. This was the scene in Whately just after 4 p.m. at a farm on North Street, where the rain prompted a fire response for multiple downed wires. As we can see from this video, those wires were live and had sparked a small fire before crews quickly secured the area. Then in Montague on Turners Falls Road, an oak tree toppled over someone's house. Fortunately, no one was injured, and despite the size of the tree captured in this image, officials said the damage to the house appeared minimal.
And crews are still working through scattered outages and cleanup tonight. Right now, you can see the latest numbers on the MEMA outage map. More than 150 households in Longmeadow are still in the dark right now, while around 10 neighbors in Springfield are also waiting for power to be restored. Otis in Berkshire County is now reporting nearly 20 customers without power.